Hi guys, it's your Craftiebunnies here, and today I have a really special video. I've been promising to do this video for about since the end of January, so yeah. Anyways, this is my journal. It's a journal flip through. My friend got this for me for Christmas, so thank you so much. And if you guys see any post-its covering anything up, it's probably an address, a name, or something that I feel like that's too personal to share. So yeah, if you see that, then you know what it's for. So this journal was from January 1st to June 20th, so it was over my second semester of school. So I have a preview or a background of what my life was, and then I name all my journals. This one is named Theodore. So this started out as a bullet journal, but you can see later on that really didn't make sense to me because I'm not a very neat person. So January was a very short month for me to journal, because it was something that I wasn't getting into it as much as I thought I would. But anyways, so I'm just talking about what happened in January. This was about what I used to like in middle school, so yeah, that happened. So I was just writing a funny conversation that my friend did. So I have some watercolor. I thought this journal was going to be for the whole year, so that's why I made 2017 reading list, but it was just for half a year. And I have only read one of these books so far, so that's really sad. This is when me and my friends went to watch Split, and it was really good. I really liked it. Then this is me hanging out with another friend because I had a break off from school. I really love this quote. It's, "Kindness is the only language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see." Then, this is really cute. I really like this. It's just watercolor. It looks very cartoony. Then it was Lunar New Year. And I have some journaling prompts, and I think I'm going to do this page repeatedly in every single one of my journals, because it's just nice to look back on to know what I want to write if I can't think of anything to write. So then it was back to school time, and I was very stressed out about what kind of schedule I was getting, because the next semester was coming, and if I had really good teachers, but it turned out to be okay. And then this is probably my summer work schedule thingy. And then these are the protests I wish I went to, and it was for the refugees because of Trump's inauguration. And then there was the Women's March, and I really love this one. It's "Men of Quality do not fear equality." So I really love that. And I really liked the way I did this. So then it was February. Every time I do another page, I put another month, I give a page of all memories. So see, I still did the to-do list, but you'll see later on I kind of gave up on that. And these flowers are dead because I did not dry them properly. Oh, and this is I kind of used this for my gym notes because I was too lazy to get my own journal for gym, and I don't know why we had to write for gym, so I wrote it in here, but then I realized I should probably get my own journal for it. So then that's more journaling about my dad's birthday, and I like how this one turned out too. This one I put lace because I used some lace for my Halloween costume and I had left over of it, and I really want to use it. And this one is just a poem by Edgar Allan Poe about Annabelle Lee, so yeah. Then there is just this other quote, and I covered up some stuff. Then I love this page because there's such beautiful people on it. So yeah, it's just my top 5 celebrity crushes. So yeah, I haven't watched Supernatural for a while, so I think I need to get back into that. So that's just more writing. And then it was Valentine's Day, and that was a lot of emotions. And then I was kind of having a May Day parade kind of day. So then I was talking about this guy, and it didn't really work out. So there's a lot about him too, along with my middle school crush. So I covered those up because those are really personal. And then this quote basically sums up everything that happened. So then I have, again, I thought this was going to be for the whole year. Oh, and then this movie, X plus Y, is amazing. I love it. It's so cute. I highly recommend it. It's amazing. So then it was my friend's 16th birthday, and we just went to the city, and this guy was handing out these, I think these are prayers, so I thought that was pretty cool. Then I kind of was still sulking about that dude, so yeah. Then I have a letter to my future self, and what to do for empty books because I have a lot of empty notebooks. Then I have where I see myself in 5 years and 10 years, again a journal prompt. Then this one was I was designed to do reviews for like TV shows, so I was watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and it was episode 15. So yeah, and I think this was when they came back from the break. No, last episode before the break. So I just wrote more about it, and then I wrote why I am a young heart with an old soul, and I found that website, so I put the website on the top if you guys want to see that website. So yeah. This was from the Oscars, and I actually found this from a magazine, and I just wrote who was nominated and who won. And I love Moana, and I think I remember Moana winning a lot of like, oh yeah, Moana won Best Animated Feature, and I absolutely love Moana. It's like, oh my god. So then it's writing more about that, and I cover some things up. Like these quote basically sum up the whole thing. And then my school had a bomb threat. So I wrote a lot about that. It was a very scary experience, but other people were so happy, and like they moved us away from our school, and we had to go to a different school. And many people were happy about it. I was super scared about it, but everyone was like, we don't have to go to school. So more writing. Then March rolled around, and I just did my March like monthly thing. And then you can see this is where I kind of gave up on doing the to-do list. Like I wrote it, but I never completed it, and I never even filled it out. So then I was super sick with the stomach flu, so I wrote about that. And then I wrote some song lyrics. So this was a mood tracker. I tried to be like a bullet journal, but it really didn't work out. So then I have some paper fortunes that I got from many things. I was gonna fill out the whole page, but I never did. So then Once Upon a Time was the mid-season, I think it was the mid-season premiere, so I was really excited. And then Riverdale is really good, and this was when they introduced like Bughead, and like I was they introduced it earlier, but like I was super into them. I think that they're adorable, so I wrote about that. Then I just put some like my favorite bubble tea place, and then I wrote a Moana quote because I love Moana, and I think that she's amazing. So yeah, and then I did this little art page. Then I wrote about The Bachelor. Yeah. Then I was super stressed out during this time because like I felt like I couldn't do certain things, and school was kind of stressing me out. So then I like took some index cards and I cut them up, and then I wrote little encouraging sayings on it. And this one says, this one says stars cannot shine without darkness. So I just wrote a bunch of really inspiration quotes. So I gave them to my friends, so my friends were also freaking out because this was a time that a lot of people were freaking out because like finals were coming up, and then people were worried about a lot of stuff. So then I wrote down the kindness challenge, and I hope I can do this one day. And then my friend randomly like wrote on this page when I was like in the beginning, so I just kept it there. And yeah. So this is just a bunch of answerless questions. March was like kind of like an experiment month because I felt like I wasn't journaling enough. And then I discovered art journaling, which I really enjoy. So I don't remember who was inspired by this. I should have wrote them down, but I didn't. But I really like this. This is one of my favorite pages. And I love this like thing. It's like the human heart is a wild creature. That's why our ribs are cages. And then there's this one. Then I love baby names. Like you can ask my sister. Sometimes when I'm just bored, I look up baby names on like YouTube, even though I'm not gonna get pregnant anytime soon, obviously. So yeah, I just wrote a bunch of baby names down that I really love, and I like name a lot of stuff. Like I name my bike and my like computer and my phone. So if I never need a name, I have a whole list because I'm crazy. And then there's some pet peeves, and then I really like the simplicity of this page. It just says, and in the end, we are all humans struck on the idea that love and love only could heal all of our brokenness. I really like that quote. And then there's this page about how I wanted to travel. And then I did some more art journaling and a poem. Because I think it was International Poets Day that day, yeah. So then there was more art journaling about being a hopeless romantic. And then this is when, I don't know, I was wanting to keep up with the art journaling trend thing I did, but then I just hanged out with my friends that day, so I didn't know what to do, and I think I kind of overdid it, so I don't love this page. And then there's Signs of a Hopeless Romantic. I really like this page. I think it's very artsy. I think I might have overdid it, but it's okay. Again, I kind of overdid it because I read Boy Meets Boy by David Leviathan for my book club at school, and I liked it, but not as much as I liked Every Day. So I did an everyday quote instead of a Boy Meets Boy quote. So yeah, and that's my opinions on it. So then I just ripped out an old page from another journal I had and just wrote on it for some weird reason. I don't know why. And then I made a mistake here, so I wrote 2 whiffs, but it's okay. But I really like the way this turned out. I actually got these hands from a migraine medicine ad in a magazine. So then I just have some jotting down some things, another quote from Every Day, and then I had to make a cinematograph for my Photoshop class, so I was making up ideas, and I wrote the notes about what to do because she was giving a lesson out on that. And then I wrote about teenage angst because I feel like everyone at a certain time is really angsty, and I kind of get irritated by that. And then April came around, so I saw, I think her name is Amanda Rach Lee, and I saw her bullet journal flip through thinking, and I was so inspired by it, so I decided to go with star themes this month too. So yeah, I really like this page. I think it's very pretty. So yeah, just some quotes. Then this one is creative minds are rarely tidy, so it's okay to be messy, be you, because some people in my life were just saying that my journal was really messy and it really annoyed them, and then in my head I'm just like, why does it bother you? So then I went to the Met with my sister, so I just wrote about that. Some more writing. So then I took the PSATs and I wrote about it and my experience with it. The next day I went to go finally get my Red Cross hoodie that I was supposed to get 2 months ago, but I never got, so I finally went to go get it and I wrote about that. And then I wrote some May Day quotes because, yeah, I don't know, I really like May Day parade sometimes. I just have some mood swings, so I just want to only listen to them. So then I found this other this art page, and this was inspired by Journal Bee on Instagram, so yeah. Then I wrote about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and this is when it came back, I think it came back. And then I wrote my spring break plans, and then I wrote about the first day of spring break where I hanged out with some of my middle school friends, and it was really fun. And then I like this a lot. Then I tried to do blackout poetry, and I like this page a lot, so my friend actually found these book pages ripped out on her desk one day when we were in English class, and I just made this pocket, so I keep all of the little pages in there. And then I was not done with the baby name crave thingy, so I made literary book names because I'm weird. So yeah, and I wrote full names like Verona Bell, Caspian Jonas, or Caspian Willard, Avalon Ray, or Oliver Flynn, because I was like, let's make them full names. I don't know what's wrong with me. So then I wrote more writing. This is when I went bowling with my sister and our friends, and rock skipping was really fun. I wrote about that. So then there is this Blackbird by the Beatles song lyric. I really like this page. This is a Vincent van Gogh page, and I have an English workbook that we're allowed to keep, and when we were done at the end, we were never using it, so I was and we passed this subject, so I was I'm gonna cut it out and put it in my journal. So yeah, I did that. Oh, and this is when I went to see Mike Posner at Irving Plaza. He was amazing. I highly recommend him. It was very hot though, it was 81 degrees, and it was a lot of standing, but he was totally worth it. I wrote about all the songs that he wrote, he sang in that order. And then I just wrote more about him. And fun fact, my sister actually got to touch his face because she's crazy. And then I wrote a quote that he said at the end of the show, which is, "My actions are my birthright and that needs no justification." And then I just pasted his ticket thing in here too. And then I wrote a song lyric from him. I love Mike Posner. You should definitely check him out. He's amazing. I don't like this page. I just don't like it. It looks ugly, so I'm gonna go past that. I really like this page though. I really like the black background with the white, the white pen. And then there was a day of silence day at my school, which you don't know, it's just you wear this little ribbon and you stay silent the whole day in honor of the LGBT people that were killed or something happened to them because they stayed silent. So then I just added this printable of the Joker because I thought it really fit really well. So yeah. Yeah, and then I wrote RP to Heath Ledger because he's amazing. And I love him as the Joker. Then it was Earth Day, so I just did an Earth Day page. some song lyrics. So I like this one. It's just a like mix, like lovey-dovey songs and sad songs. And then I saw someone that was from my past, and I was really upset about it, so I just like wrote about it. I put some, post-its, and then I wrote about it again because I was being super emo, and I wrote like poem. So yeah, and then I have this like little poetry insert because my English teacher always gave us like a poetry a day to keep in our pockets. And then this is a quote. Then I wrote about like something that really bad that happened at my school. Somebody died at my school, so I was really shocked about that, and I was super sad, and some other stuff happened, so yeah. Then we're finally up to May, and I did not complete it because May was super busy month. I didn't even do a June page because this is like the rest of this is just May and June because I was so like stressed out from everything, so I didn't even finish it. Then I just did some journaling. Reasons to love Mike Posner because Mike Posner is amazing. These are his song lyrics, and then I wrote each reason why I loved him so much. And then, so then it was May the 4th today. Then I wrote about what happened that day, and then I had this pre-birthday jitters because I was having a birthday party and I felt really nervous about it. And I know I shouldn't, but I was just really set on making everyone else happy that day. So yeah. Then I wrote about my 16th birthday party. So I just wrote about what happened, and then I just wrote down everything that I got for my birthday. And then I had this like favorite memory with the birthday girl, and then my friends just like wrote on like post-it notes, and then I just pasted them in here. Then there's just this quote. This is also inspired by Journal Bee on Instagram. So then, the Once Upon a Time Season 6 finale. I seriously think that they should have just ended at Season 6. But I wrote what I liked and what I didn't like. And I'm going to still watch Season 7. I'm just not going to like it as much. I could really tell. And these are just quotes. So then that's just quotes. So this is 16 things I learned by 16 years. And then I have this dried flower that I properly dried and put it in here. So then I went to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and Baby Groot is so cute. I can't. Then there's some Mayday Parade quotes again. So then I had people sign my journal at the end of the semester, and I covered some things up that like said something about my school or something like that. So yeah. And then there's more about this. Some of my teachers signed it. My friend just like posted like this paper in here because he didn't have time to write in it. Then I have some more. And then I have some more things that are covered up. Oh, these things were inappropriate because my friends are weird, so that's why I covered it up. And then my friend, she's super sweet, and she like just doodled over the whole thing, and I think that was amazing. And you can't really see this because I wrote on metallic pen, but I wrote like a reflection time about like how my sophomore or second semester year was. And yeah, so at the end, it just says, "This is not the end, it is only the end of volume 1. So then I already went to a second journal. It only has 100 pages. That's going to be my summer journal. This one has 254, so I think I could finish the summer journal. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too long, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.